Who would have thought the thing that finally helped me with my anxiety and overthinking wasn't some life-changing advice? It was just an ordinary Uber driver I met on my way to the airport. Before I got into the car, I completely stuck in my own head. I kept refreshing my analytics, checking my views, likes, and saves over and over again. The more I compared myself to other creators, the more anxious I became. No matter how hard I worked, it never felt like enough. When I got into the car, the first thing I noticed was her beautiful curly blonde hair. The sunlight hit her curls and they looked amazing. I couldn't help but say, "Your hair is so beautiful." She smiled and replied, "Thank you, but I actually hated my curly hair when I was a kid." She told me that growing up, everyone preferred straight hair. For years, she wanted to change herself and become the person other people would like. But as she got older, she realized something. I don't need to please anyone anymore. Accepting myself is enough. And that sentence stopped me in my tracks. Maybe the biggest source of anxiety as adults is what we are always trying to become someone else. As we kept talking, I found out driving Uber is just her side job. Her real job is making custom cakes. When she first started her business, she didn't know much, so she asked experienced bakers for advice. I learned from them and focused on improving instead of worrying. And then she told me about one really difficult day. Last year, both her oven and her AC broke on the same day, and she still had cake orders that needed to be delivered. I thought she would have told me how stressful she was. Instead, she calmly said, "I promised my customers, so I just had to figure it out." And that was the moment everything clicked for me. Most of our suffering doesn't come from the problem itself. It comes from asking, "Why is this happening to me?" People with a calmer mindset ask a different question. "This already happened. What can I do now?" Later, I asked her, "Don't you ever get tired of doing the same thing every single day?" She smiled and said, "Of course. And when I'm tired, I rest. I completely switch off. And when I've rested enough, I come back and enjoy it again." And that's when I realized rest isn't the opposite of hard work. It's part of it. Throughout the ride, she never talked about making more money. She never compared herself to anyone else. She only talked about making better cakes, how to improve the flavor, how to make them look even better, and how happy her customers would be when received them. I got out of the car. I felt like something inside me has already changed. I realized I've been obsessing over results, views, numbers, validations, but people who are truly at peace focus on process instead. Real growth doesn't come from better numbers or more approval. It comes from doing what you love, staying focused on the work, and letting go